The top NBA versus the top WNBA player, Liz Cambage and Stephen Curry. We were looking for top players in the best American basketball leagues, and we found Liz Cambage and Stephen Curry. These players are top rated in their leagues. They are paid the maximum possible salaries, and they perform very well. Today, we'll compare their lives, salaries, hobbies, and social activities. Do you think that the top WNBA and the top NBA players would live a similar life? Well, you'd be wrong, because their lifestyles differ greatly. We won't compare how they play basketball, because at our channel, we are concerned with the personal lives of the sports celebrities and their lifestyles, more than their stats and performance. And in terms of sport, Steph Curry and Liz Cambage may both be seen as successful leaders and top performers in their leagues. But their lives are completely different, with nothing in common besides the love for the game. Let's begin with Steph Curry. Life and habits of the greatest shooter in the NBA. Curry is now often called the greatest shooter currently in the NBA. He plays point guard and plays it well. That's probably why he is also the best paid player currently in the league. Even the biggest stars, who may be much bigger celebrities than Steph Curry, are paid less. He plays for the Golden State Warriors. He was picked by the organization in 2009 and has played for them ever since. He's fully devoted to the team, and he seems to be quite happy where he is. Steph Curry was born in 1988, and he can now be called a veteran of the sport. There have been players in the past that stayed active in the NBA up to 44 years old, which can mean that Curry could have up to another decade of playing time left in him. Experts predicted that after Curry turned 30, his stats would start to decline, but he still competes strongly with any young talent in the league. Curry is 6 feet 3 inches tall, and he weighs 185 pounds, which isn't that tall for a basketball player, but he is still one of the best performers in the strongest league in the world. In 2011, Curry married his longtime girlfriend, Aisha Alexander. They now have 3 kids, 2 daughters and 1 son. In 2019, Steph Curry bought a mansion worth $31 million. Also, Curry is known to have bad vision. He uses contact lenses all the time. Curry is also a big golfer. He's been playing since high school and still spends a lot of time out on the course. Like LeBron James, Curry is considered to be one of the faces of the NBA. Every single team in the league would want Curry as a starter, so Warriors have to raise his salary regularly to keep him around. But of course, he doesn't only make his money with basketball. Curry is a hot target for major brands, and he has probably the most expensive endorsement deals in NBA history. Liz Cambage. How is her life different? Liz can also be called the face of her league, but she has had less experience on the professional court so far, compared to Curry. She played for Tulsa Shock in the start of her career for a few seasons, and played in leagues in China and Australia. She returned to the U.S. in 2018 to play a short term with the Dallas Wings before going to her current spot with the Las Vegas Aces. She still plays her off-seasons in China and Australia. Liz Cambage is 6 feet 8 inches tall, which is 5 inches taller than Steph Curry. She is also 4 years younger than him. Liz is known to hold the scoring record of the WNBA. In 2018, she showed 53 points in one game. The WNBA gets much less attention and fan support than the NBA. That's why Liz Cambage doesn't sign nearly as many endorsement deals as Curry. Liz is paid $220,000 of base salary a year by the WNBA and earns additional payment from her off-season playing in other countries. Curry gets more than $41 million a year, making it 185 times more than Liz earns. Not to mention the giant endorsement checks Curry receives compared to those given to Liz Cambage. Liz isn't married. She doesn't have any children. Her career path is extremely different, but still very successful. Her lifestyle is much more modest because of her compared income, but she still does extremely well. Liz Cambage is still amazing, and we believe that the WNBA will become more popular thanks to her, and it will bring bigger salaries to the stars of the league.